Hello again, everyone. Scoons Comics here with another exciting, thrilling comic book haul! Like a real one this time. Huh? What? Yeah, I bought some stuff. So, free comic book day last week. I hope everybody went. Hope you got your goodies. My local comic shop, very busy, very packed. I got a few freebies, of course, and I got one really nice book. One nice book. But that is not the entire video because that'd be really boring. So, I went back to the comic. I didn't go through. The comic shop owner had put out a bunch of new stock, trying to take advantage of heavier customer travel day that day. Put out a bunch of new stuff. I didn't really go through it much. I was busy. I was feeling a little claustrophobic. I couldn't take my leisurely time and go through the books. I said the heck with it. But I went back this week, new comic book day, and I saw that a lot of things were still out. A lot of the quarter bins were very full. So I went through. And by God, he still had his new comic book day prices. So even the cheap bin was even cheaper and had a lot of new stuff in it. So I dug in. And we got some good stuff. We'll start with this one. Again, this is a typical Scoons comic haul, random as can be. Got some modern books, got some Bronze Age books, got one Silver Age book, which I'll save for last. First thing I saw in the discount bins, Thor, the Mighty Avenger, number 2. Oh, this is a good series. Roger Langridge. Roger Langridge is the writer on this series. Came out in early 2010, 2011. 8-issue series. It's an all-ages title. Anybody could read this and enjoy it. It's fun. I think they put it into a trade paperback then. I own a few of these issues. The series is so much fun. It's light. It's funny. If you see these anywhere, pick them up. Share them with your kids. Keep them for yourself. Laugh. Enjoy. Thor, the Mighty Avenger. Pick it up. And then I will always pick up this character. I don't have a full... anywhere near a large collection of these books, but every so often I'll find them in the cheap bins and I'll pick them up every time. This is Nexus Legends, issue number 7 from 1989. Mike Barron and Steve Rude are the creative team. Steve Rude is an amazing artist. He did not do this cover, but anytime you find the Nexus, it's wild ride. Guardians of the Galaxy-esque space adventure. Cool costumes, great artwork, cool story. Anytime you find this, yes, all day long I'll pick up Nexus for dirt cheap. Which is why I also picked up Nexus issue 100, issue 204 of the Nexus Space Opera. I don't know when this came out, 2008, I believe. Again, Steve Rude artwork. I love it. It's great. Nexus is a character which has not hit the pop culture world at all. Eventually they'll option it somewhere. This will be a movie, a TV show, something. Very cool character, great design. Nexus, all day, every day. Pick it up. Then as I'm going through the quarter bins, I got a big old smile because my 90s self was fully invested here. New Titans number 100. Look at that shiny cover. The marriage of Nightwing, Dick Grayson, and Starfire, interrupted by, I don't know who this is, but she's very scantily clad. I apologize for easily offended here. I think that's Raven, maybe from the Teen Titans? Like Evil Raven? I don't know. I know Tom Grummett does the artwork on this, and I've always thought he was a very underappreciated artist. I know Dick Grayson is rocking a wonderful 90s mullet here, and I always love me a comic book wedding because usually everything goes wrong. No one can happily get married in comic book land because, they just can't. So yeah, 90s book. Look how shiny. So shiny. I'm a sucker for them. That's my childhood. So then I saw this series, completely opposite of what I was just buying. Vertigo Comics 4-issue miniseries Strange Sports Stories. This is an anthology book Strange Sports Stories was, I believe, a Bronze Age DC title, which just had oddball sports stories, sometimes the sci-fi twist. This looks pretty sci-fi. I have not read this all yet. But I'll show you the cover that really got me hooked here. Again, these were dirt cheap. So here's issue 1. I'm a sucker for an anthology. Anthology comics are great. Issue 2, we're surfing, some kind of alien surfing on like a volcano. I'll take an alien surfing on a volcano. Who wouldn't? But here's the cover that I saw first, and I was like, well, I've got to buy this. Strange Sports Stories number 3. We have this lovely giant robot looking like a Rock'em Sock'em robot boxing against, looks like a chimp with a crown on. And then it also, the first story it features is Sharks versus Mermaids. Oh yeah. I mean, how if you saw this and didn't buy it, I don't know what to tell you. Like, your brain works probably more appropriately than mine, but my brain could not pass this up and not buy it. Take my money. Take my quarter, please. Amazing. Excuse me. Strange Sports Stories, then number 4. Iron Men of the Gridiron. Got a nice zebra referee here. It's funny. One of my old college roommates watches my channel for some reason, and he always hated zebras. Hated them. So I imagine he's seeing this now and not happy to see a zebra. Ugly horses, he called them. Zebra. All right, then we get into a little bit more the normal stuff that I collect. He had a bunch of Bronze Age books in the cheap bin. Most of them are pretty chewed up, and I'm trying to be far more, even at the discount prices, I'm trying to be far more choosy about what I pick up. But I did find these gems in there in really high grade. Marvel Premiere number 55, starting a Wonder Man series. First time he was featured solo in a Marvel series. Pretty cool. And then, let me show this one first. Always buying Marvel 2-in-1 and Marvel Team Up. But Marvel 2-in-1 number 48, featuring Jack of Hearts. Marvel Team Up is my bread and butter. I like that more, but Marvel 2-in-1 is another series that I enjoy. And find one in high grade from 1978 for cheap. Oh yeah, cool. And then I was really surprised to see this one in there. Marvel Team Up number 79, Spider-Man and Red Sonja. Great team in here. This is the writer Chris Claremont and artist John Byrne. This is right before their big X-Men run. Just cool comic. Cool comic. John Byrne art. I love his artwork. Yeah. Oh, it also has here, this is when Spider-Man had a terrible television show on CBS, so this was Marvel's TV sensation. I think it lasted like 2 seasons, maybe 3, but was not very well received. And then on New Comic Book Day itself, I've been eyeing this book there for quite a while on his shelf. I wanted it. I collect all things Marvel Silver Age, but I particularly collect Amazing Spider-Man and Captain America books. I have strange visions of someday completing those runs. It's not going to happen, but a guy can dream. Anyway, he had this book in high grade, and I was not going to spring for it, but my lovely girlfriend offered to pick it up for me, and I said, yes, anytime you want to buy me comics, please, feel free. So we got Captain America 135. Isn't that nice? Got a nice cover on it. I got enough shiny Mylar here, so it's a little shinier. Ooh, look how shiny. But yeah, from 1970, 15-cent cover, probably from 1970. So depending on whose nerdy opinion you want to believe, that's either the start of the Bronze Age or the end of the Silver Age of comics. Either way, it's a 1970 comic in beautiful shape that I didn't pay nothing for. Win. So that's what I got this week, people. An actual, honest-to-goodness comic book haul. Yay. Yeah, that's what I got this week. My contest is still going on until May 20th. You can see that video. I'm just looking for, tell me your 1 to 3 comic books that got you into this hobby, that made you fall in love with this hobby. You don't have to tag my channel in it. Just let me know in the comments that you made a video for that. That contest expires again on May 20th. But thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell an enemy, whoever. Just keep coming back. I appreciate it. See ya.